People versus Sierra Lee.
Raise your arm. Now, Your Honor, for the record, Jeff Bob, appearing on behalf of this lead approaching. May I tell Judge your name for the record, please?
Good morning.
Yes, very low voice, Your Honor.
I can hear.
Okay. Your Honor, today's the date time set for trial in this matter. We do have an executed plea agreement for approval. In that, we do charge of
Interfering with.
police officer, with the understanding the matter will be taken on 7/7/1 for 6 months, with the understanding that she complies with all the court's wishes. After the expiration of that time, the court will consider dismissing these charges.
All right. All right, Ms. Lee, did you discuss your rights with Mr. Bowditch? And did you understand the options presented to you by those rights? You understand the possible penalty for the charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today? All right, August 5, 2024. Tell me what happened in Romulus that day. All right, hold on. You got to be a little louder.
Okay, so I stopped both that cylinder.
Right. They being the police.
Oh, they like the light in the car, and I saw one that said, so he's on holding.
Okay, Mr. Bowditch, satisfied?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right. Tell me something about Miss Lee.
Your Honor, this is her first involvement with the court systems. I'm not sure she was being contentious, but she was a little bit late.
Slow to comply. Are you working? Where do you work? How long you been with them? Okay. Full time? Okay. Anything else you want me to know? Where at? Good. How close? Okay, good. You're close. All right. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. All right, I'll go along with the prosecutor. I'll defer sentence for 6 months. During that time period, stay out of trouble. No new criminal charges. Court costs are assessed the amount of $300. According to statute, that money's due today. So go downstairs and talk about your options. Any questions? You're all set. Are you already on a payment plan? Yeah, go ahead and roll it into the same payment plan then. Is Abigail Long in here? Jamie, you know what? I think that file just got pulled with her file. I don't have any paperwork with it. You don't know anything about the name? I think it got pulled by mistake.
I apologize.
It's all right. How about the Sha Jones? Counsel, your parents?
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephen Sherrick, on behalf of Mr. Jones.
Good morning. What do we got today?
We worked out a resolution in this matter, like back in the
All right. Yep. Looks like impaired driving is the plea and both originals go away.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Jones, did you discuss your rights with your attorney?
Yes.
You understand those rights and the options those rights present? And Mr. Jones, do you understand the possible penalty for the charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today? Counsel, would you voir dire to get me my facts?
Yes, Your Honor. Manager Dayton.
You may. 1/7/24.
Mr. Jones, I navigated time where you vehicle in the city of Romulus. And when you were driving that vehicle, you got something that said, and you believe that this is driving at the time that you did. And you have you know what the breathalyzer was? Would you agree it was, I said 0.12? Did you agree?
You satisfied, counsel?
Yes.
So am I. I'll dismiss counts 1 and 2.
Thank you.
All right, looks like we've got Mr. Jones on a personal bond. I'll continue that bond. Send him downstairs to make a date to come back and see one of our probation officers. And if you go down today's council, you can pick a sentencing date.
Thank you.
Any questions?
No, thank you.
You? Any questions? All right. Gentlemen, have a great day.
Thank you, Judge.
Tiffany Powell Martin. Good morning. Who are these guys? Okay. Why are they with you today? All right. You're going forward today, ma'am, without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? You don't want to have an attorney represent you today? Oh, you do? Have you talked to an attorney? Okay, that's probably the prosecutor. In the little office? Well, they all have offices now. Was it the white-haired guy?
Right, right.
Okay.
I don't believe
Right.
he.
All right, you talk to the prosecutor. If you want to talk to a defense attorney, that's a different process. Do you want to talk to an attorney? I mean, I'm prepared to go along with what you talk to the prosecutor about, but I have to ask, are you going forward without an attorney?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. So let me see what we got.
Okay.
All right, you understand your rights? Okay, and you understand the possible penalty for this charge? It's a misdemeanor. It's up to $500 fines plus court costs. It's up to 90 days in jail. So anywhere from between 0 and. Understood? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty today?
Yes.
Tell me what happened that one son was having trouble with attendance or both? Him. He was the problem child? Okay, what's your name? How old are you? Okay, what was going on that he wasn't getting to school on time? Okay, okay, okay. What's your GPA? Usually when somebody tells me they're not sure what their GPA is, it's lower than it should be. Do you think you're above or below a 2.0? You're above? Are you above or below a 2.5? Close?
Yeah.
All right. What's the problem? You're not going to school? Transportation. Maybe you should be in Taylor schools. Taylor will bus you. Right? You're living in Taylor, right? Okay. Right. Okay. And don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of the Rhino schools, but I'd rather have them in Taylor schools than not anywhere. Taylor will bus you. You're living in Taylor. Have you considered that? Then it's not a transportation issue. All you gotta do is get out of bed and get in front of the house. Have you thought about it? But once again, they gotta be in class. Because life is hard. It's harder when you're not educated. All right, I will accept your plea, Mom. All right, the way this works is I'm gonna delay sentence In this case, for 10 months, get us through the end of the school year. No new charges, so, don't commit any crimes. And no more problems with attendance. Any questions? All right. You're all set. Good luck. How about Nicholas Mamakas?
Present.
How'd I do on the name? You say it.
Mamakas.
Mamakas.
Don't give you a.
It's all Greek to you too. Come on up. I'm assuming that's Greek. Sounds Greek. Yeah. All right. So you met with first of all, you're going forward today without an attorney, correct?
Right.
All right. You met with the prosecutor and the prosecutor says you're going to plead responsible to a civil infraction, a parking ticket.
Yes, sir.
You've agreed to pay fines a cost of $250 and we're going to dismiss a misdemeanor from September 5.
Yes, sir.
That's your deal?
Sir.
All right. Can you pay the $250 today, sir?
I have 400 was me. Would that work?
250 is all we need.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, 250.
Yeah. Yep. That's the agreement.
Oh, 250. Oh,
You can handle that today?
yes, sir.
You're probably going to be first in line with the cashier, so she's going to smile when she gets your money. Downstairs, front counter.
I can go down there and pay right now.
Go down there right now.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. You guys are great.
You're welcome. Have a lovely day. Ah.
They're gone.
Yep. I figured that was why they were down there. So I'm going to suggest, maybe you suggest to Jeff with the crowd that he's dealing with today, some of those people, after he talks with them, he can just send them in. I mean, he'll know which ones don't need him to hold their hand to take care of whatever they're doing.
Okay, and I wanted,
Please, I know who.
Yeah.
yeah, I wanted to tell you how we do, like the lady with the 2 kids. When they come in immediately,
Mhm.
we ask them right at the front,
Right.
if you want a defense attorney or not. Like that lady, she probably said, no, I'm almost
Oh,
certain.
I'm sure she did.
Went straight to him.
Yeah.
But when you
I
start,
could tell when I asked her, she thought she'd done something wrong.
Right.
Because the look on her face was like, oh, I have to have an attorney? So,
give them the option right there.
Yeah.
Walk in.
yeah. Morning, Dave.
And you were talking about Mr. Bowditch, when he speaks to people, you said just.
Yeah, for example, if he talks to somebody he knows it's going to be a dismissal or something where they don't need him to hold their hand in there,
Gotcha,
just tell him to send them in.
gotcha.
So we don't have 20 people waiting for him after they've talked to him. Yeah.
Blindu.
B, Belindu?
Yeah, BLIN. Well, I want to see the,
Yeah, right here.
they're coming in. It's a, no, it doesn't matter. Whatever's next available. They already have the discovery. They're just filling in for Max. Also, I have a meeting on afternoon with ordinance and Roger Salwa about like, hey, let's go over what we're doing.
Good, good. Yeah, and right now I've got a couple landlord tenant. What time's your meeting?
Maybe 1 or 2.
So I've got a couple landlord tenant cases scheduled, I think, starting at 12:30. But if you want some input, just call here and I'll try to get on the phone.
Okay, yeah. Well, first I want to find out what, yeah, you know, I mean, like,
No,
what's
it's Sunday. Good morning. How are you?
No, very local, it's something. So for Rhineland. Either on my radar. 7.
I'm gonna go back. I'm doing on base, so let me know.
This,
Okay, Counselor, so when she's done, I'll bring the paperwork back.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
so you're just standing in for Mr. Dubin? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, about 2 to 3 minutes.
Court days. If you was over, just Google court days in Kentucky, and it's from the same for like 100 years. It's antiques, it's just, it's a big flea market. with the whole food because I was just in its days.
Oh, every year.
Well, they started last year. I didn't know. I don't know if it was last year. He went off with this. And he was supposed to. They did all.
He did tell him, I'm not sure he was a dash back.
Probably. So the baby brought. Oh, wait.
So this one's a violation of parental responsibility, but it's not a truancy case. Kid was private before we were.
Okay.
So I'm just doing. So Crystal Medina is gonna come in, but that's like, just so the judge knows this violation of parental responsibility is not a truancy case. Yeah, we do have a bench trial at 11 with my school resource officer, not the police, but the. My lady from the school. I mean, it's just, I mean, she just doesn't, really know. Doesn't really respond to phone calls, doesn't wanna go to the meeting with the judge, doesn't wanna do this, we don't even know why the kid's asked. Yeah, you know what I mean, like, it's just one of those where she's. All right, fine. So. My lady will come and tell her story. She has the record of how many kids have, it should be simple, yeah, you know what I mean, it
Yeah.
should be one of those, it's almost like a formal hearing. Yeah, you know what I mean, you know.
Yeah, all right. Okay, I'm trying to get through them. Let's go ahead and see a seat, they'll be fine in the case shortly. Oh, no.
Morning, Crystal.
Were you?
No, I was sitting there waiting. for you.
Oh, okay, sorry, Judge, I didn't mean to bring my coffee.
It's not your fault, Andy.
Give me a name. That'll work too.
Black, plain with
Well, I was
flag.
trying to help you, but it's not. Next time they're going right to him.
I am ready on Blindu.
Crystal Maria Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Lindsay, at this time, Ms. Lindsay, how do you pronounce it, ma'am? Lindsay, perfect. At this time, my client is prepared to be responsible to the civil infraction of civil parking, the amount of $250, Your Honor.
All right,
This is her son.
thank you. All right. You've discussed your rights and options with counsel. You understand all that? And you've agreed to plead responsible to the parking ticket and pay $250? Okay, I'll dismiss the misdemeanor charge. Can you pay that today, ma'am?
Yes.
If you go downstairs, the cashier will smile when she takes your money.
Just go downstairs and make your payment, man. Thank you. Take care of yourself, young man. You'll be able, they'll put it up downstairs.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is it Amaya Watson? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Amaya? Miss Medina?
Crystal Martina, on behalf of Ms. Watson, Your Honor, Ms. Watson, would you please say your full name for the record, ma'am? Amaya Watson.
Thank you.
At this time, Ms. Watson is prepared to plead guilty being a disorderly person. Saying that he will be taken under hideout for a period of 3 months, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Watson, did you discuss your rights and options with Ms. Medina? You understood all those? And you understand the possible penalty for the charge of disorderly person? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today? Counsel, incident date 9/30/24. If you would get me some facts.
Yes, sir. So, on that day, were you at Belleville High School? And what was going on? There was a sporting event? And at some point, did you get into an altercation with other individuals who were present there? Did that cause a disturbance? Was the peace of the other individuals there at the game disturbed by this issue?
Satisfied? Right. So am I.
Thank you.
What should I know?
Your Honor, she is currently working at the Starbucks at the airport. She resides with her grandmother in Romulus. She presented herself here today, ready to accept responsibility for her actions on that day, and I'm confident at the end of 3 months, she'll hopefully have this behind her. Your Honor.
Okay. How old are you?
Easy.
Where'd you go to high school? Where'd you go to high school?
Oh,
Graduate? Last year? Okay. You know why these high school sporting event problems cause me so much grief? Because way too often, they turn into tragedies. You know that. You watch the news, right? Anything you want me to know before I sentence you?
Taking responsibility for what went down. It could have been a little bit different. Just based off of me feeling like I had to defend, we kind of go off what I did. I think it could have been.
Okay. You're full-time at Starbucks? What was your GPA when you graduated?
Say almost 3, online, so it's different.
Okay. All right. So what's your plan? I mean, I'm assuming you're not planning on working at Starbucks full-time forever.
And on getting into digital programs.
Digital program, what would that mean?
It's
Dental program. Okay, that's a good one. As long as you don't mind putting your hands in people's mouths. Okay. All right. Where would you do that at? You mean like a dental hygienist type thing?
yeah. So I think if he was gonna be going to school for it, but I honestly didn't want to have to take the super long route or the quick ones, so.
Okay,
I know it's programs that are.
okay, all right, okay. Anything else you want me to know before I sentence you?
So those are the disturbance.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go along with the prosecutor's recommendation for 3 months, stay out of trouble, no new criminal charges. Court costs are assessed the amount of $400. Technically, that money is due today, but if you can't do it today, go downstairs and talk about your options.
thank you very much, Your Honor. All right, my name is here, which is any issue with it, just should be not gonna be, say.
Thought for sure we'd be a lot closer to being done by 10 o'clock for our Zoom people.
Well, the good news is, as slow as this is, we can just do the Zoom.
Oh, that's true.
As long as they're not waiting to talk to Jeff or Crystal.
Oh, yeah.
No, here's a bad one. And the longest word in English languages. Smiles. The first S and the last S are miles apart.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Hey, also just in a class when I hear people, people, is somebody able to jump on, to check them on? Because both of these people appear to have parents. Because by then, hopefully, people will already been checked, most of them will be checked in. Oh. Oh, Maria's not here today? Oh, okay. Yeah, there shouldn't be many. I mean, I'll call you when it, but I can't yell in the courtroom and get answers. Okay, thanks.
This is. See what they're doing? Find a piece of cardboard. Here's how they started. I can't get backwards on these things.
That would be an easy one for a kid to do.
They started by painting this part of their hand red and
Oh,
white, and then did that, and then turned it upside down.
okay,
That
that
would
makes
be a
more sense.
kid project, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Especially that you're using your hand to do it.
Yeah, yeah, well, they get to play in the paint.
Yeah.
I feel like I scratched my eyes.
Your contacts?
Yeah, and of course, my brand new glasses I bought when I could wear when my contacts
Mhm.
bother me is up north.
You left them because you're not used to
I
having.
hope so, because I can't find the new pair of glasses, so I told Susie last night, I can't find those damn glasses, I wanted to take them today. I said, all I can think is I took them up north and forgot them. I don't know why I do this to myself, I'm hungry, and I'm going through all these Facebook recipes, bang bang shrimp.
So yesterday when I went to my grandma's house. I get there and my grandma, I hand her the Kleenex, I go, you might want to wipe your mouth up here first. She's like, well, I can do chapstick. So she went all around her mouth. I know it's lipstick. She's like,
Oh,
what are we
that's-
doing with lipstick?
that's
I'm like,
kind of-
I don't know.
So my nephew that goes to Huron. Yesterday was his birthday.
Mhm.
They won their district championships in soccer.
Awesome.
I said, well, that was a nice little birthday present for you.
Yeah. So this is what I sent my sister Carrie. I'm like, this is grandma. She thinks it's chapstick.
Pretty appropriate.
Yeah.
Come on up there, we're waiting for you. Yeah.
Last name of T40, is it?
That's the order.
Council, go ahead with your appearance.
Chris, on behalf of Ms. Tony, Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Tony is prepared to be responsible to an adequate fund of double parking in the amount of $300. She does have valid registration, the misdemeanor would be dismissed, and the civil infraction would be, I guess, reduced at double parking, Your Honor.
Ma'am, did you discuss your rights and options with Miss Medina? Did you understand all those? Understanding all of that, are you pleading responsible freely and voluntarily to the parking ticket today? And you've agreed to pay $300? And you can do that today? You can go downstairs and the cashier will smile when she takes your money. Both of your original charges are dismissed.
Thank you very much, Sharon.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you so much.
We went out with neighbors last night for Mexican because they're leaving. Going to Florida this week. Till
And I think
till April.
The ducks are in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen my ducks for at least 2 days. Matter of fact, I forgot to ask Ray last night if he's seen them. Yeah.
I'll always remember that.
Good point. So we went to Los Amigos over on
That's the service or in Ipsy, right?
yeah,
that you guys
yeah,
have
yeah,
gone.
yeah, love that restaurant. We walked out, I said, this is why I love this place, because what you see all these guys with their work shirts on,
Mhm.
they're all Mexicans. I mean, when the Mexican contracting crews are going to the Mexican restaurant, you know it's good food.
That's how it was at that place on Wayne Road. It was a store and it was a restaurant.
Yeah, but they've got all kinds of new menu items. Yeah. And I was stuffed last night when we walked out of there, and I'm just starving right now. It's like, what the hell's going on?
It doesn't last.
But they got goat on the menu now. Yeah. Shredded goat tacos are phenomenal, except for they call it burrito. I can't roll my R's, but. And Debbie she said she'd been in there a couple weeks ago with a buddy for lunch, and they had 9 new flavors of margaritas. You know, handmade margaritas, not like margarita machine stuff. She said, we had a pineapple, it's phenomenal. I'm like, that sounds good. I'm having a pineapple. So we get these drinks, and I'm like, that looks like an unfiltered mud puddle. It was like dirty, brown, all kinds of flotsam in it, you know?
Oh.
And I don't know, because it didn't taste it remotely like pineapple to me.
Oh.
And I was thinking about it last night after we left. I'm like, I wonder if they just gave us one of their other, got the order wrong and gave it, because there was another one on there that we didn't even know what it was called. We'd never seen. It was like I want to say Tormino, but it wasn't Tormino. It was like Toronto or something like that. So I actually asked the waiter, and that's the other thing about this place. Most of the staff don't speak very good English.
Oh, that's.
So I said, so what's this flavor? No, what's this? What's Torino or whatever it was? He said, it's a flavor. I'm like, yeah, it's a new margarita. What's it like? Flavor. I said, is it sweet? Is it spicy? Sweet and spicy, more sweet. I'm like, okay. So I don't know if that's what they gave us, but
Oh, maybe because you're a question.
yeah, and Debbie's like, yeah, when we got it, it was a lot more yellow than this. I'm like, yeah, this looks like they dipped it out of a mud puddle. It was not an attractive, I mean, seriously, especially margaritas, they're usually, got attractive colors.
Right.
It wasn't,
What-
it wasn't,
what is it?
yeah, it's in Michigan, almost into Ipsy.
Oh.
So in Michigan, you go past the airport, it splits.
Mhm.
But we've never been in there and had bad food. Never. So I tried to talk Susie into going to the Eagles Tavern for her
Oh,
anniversary. She's like, I don't know, it's expensive. I'm like, yeah, it's our 35th anniversary. No big deal. I said, check it out. I said, you gotta make sure they're open because Jeff thinks they're closed, blah, blah, blah. So she got all figured out. She's like, yeah, she says, it's $110. I'm like, Susie, it's
oh,
for dinner, I guess.
okay.
You guys, morning.
Have the files received.
Yes.
You do?
Okay.
Okay, let me go grab it. Thanks. Thank you, Judge.
Excellent. So I'm like, it's up to you. That's just a lot of money. I'm like, okay.
Have you ever been to Ruth Chris?
No.
Thanks, Chris.
Huh?
I'll be in there.
Have you been to Prime? Have you been to Prime and Proper?
Yeah, it's very expensive,
Oh my God.
but it is.
I talked to a guy this weekend. It's downtown.
Okay.
He and his wife went down and they shared a 40 ounce.
Yeah.
40 ounce. What was it?
Tomahawk.
It was a ribeye. It was a ribeye. The steak was $195.
They dry age these things.
Yeah.
90. It's really cool. It's definitely like a special occasion.
Yeah, it's an experience, right?
Shall we come up?
Counsel, go ahead and put your appearance on for Mr. and Mrs. Dowling.
Okay, thanks. Both, Jesse and Michelle Dowling.
All right, so what I've got is both, on both files, we're gonna take a plea to disorderly.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right, folks, did you have a chance to discuss your rights and options with counsel? You understand? Yes, I see it, but I don't hear it. Did you understand those rights and options? And you both understand the possible penalty for disorderly person? All right, counsel, why don't you give me the facts I need?
So I'll give you the whole rundown. Is basically, Mrs. Dowling was driving up, driver of record sharing. So she went to the house at the same time that she believed that he was going to run off the road. And the driver's was trying to turn in this gas station.
Right.
She had her kids in the car, she was very upset, she pulled in, she blocked him, and she shouldn't have done that, she called her husband, and she's frantic.
Yeah.
Then when her and the other driver had some words, Mr. Dowling showed up, they were, telling each other how they felt. At that point.
Vigorously, I'm sure.
At that point, the driver started exiting the vehicle and, Mr. Dowling slammed the door on him. Per the report, there were no injuries. They, behavior of both parties is probably not.
All right.
If the court consider files and case, then it's to
Okay. All right. First of all, I find a factual basis to accept the pleas. In Mr. Dowling's case, I'm going to dismiss the count one assault charge. What should I know about your clients?
Mr. Dowling is working. Children. She's in school.
Where are you going to school at?
Spread Academy, cosmetology school.
Okay. And where you work?
A towing company,
Which one?
I'm a towing recovery.
Okay. How long you been doing that? Okay. Anything else I should know? How old are your kids?
So,
Okay.
21.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The reason I'm hesitating is because I really feel like I've got to say something and I want to say it in a manner that I don't want it to sound as harsh as I think it's going to sound. The fact that this went down with a 7 and 9-year-old in the car scares me. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. And I can tell by your face that you're not happy about the way this went down either, are you?
Oh, what do you mean, sir?
Just the way the whole incident went down. It's like, I mean, it was mishandled. Yeah. Yeah.
Situation.
Right.
Myself in that situation again.
And your babies. Yeah.
I don't know why I did that. I just reacted. I wasn't thinking. I feel horrible about it. Wow, those.
No, I thought I was reading the face correctly. Right. But we see it, right? We see it, these situations, and he's a crazy guy. It starts throwing rounds. It's a frightening ass world, even if we do everything right. Enough said. Enough said. All right. Anything else before I sentence? Okay. So let's do this. Plea, sentence. All right. On each file, I'm going to set fines that cost at $400. Can we pay that today or do you need options?
We had time to run to the bank or ATM. Don't actually get.
That pay it by the end of the day, by 3:30. All right, let's just get it done and then you walk away and you're done with us. All right, okay. I'm just gonna make a note on the file by 4, or let's do 3:30. Right, 3:30 is when they start shutting down the cash register. Okay, anything else? Counsel, good to see you. Good luck, folks.
Another, it's more horrible.
But excellent is high in Northville.
What's the name of it?
High.
Like HIDHY? Okay,
Make sure you get the HP, their sauce. That's a great.
okay.
It's watching, but.
Like you said, that special event. We haven't seen it. in a while.
Bring it up to you. Mr. Bowden should have a phone number.
You got him?
No, but that's, here we go.
Hassan. Ahsan. Stevens with a PH. And Abdul Jabbar. ABDL.
Mr. Stevens, Your Honor, I can't.
Okay. Well, we got a couple other files ready to go.
Okay.
How about Mr. Hassan?
Your Honor, for the record, Jeff Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Assad and Mr. Doin. Sir. Would you tell the judge you're going?
Good morning.
Your Honor, today is actually a date time set for a final trial in this matter. I met with the Belleville prosecutor very much. It was scheduled for 8:30. No complaint has failed to appear at 9:30. We're requesting a dismissal without prejudice.
Granted. I don't see any.
Your Honor, I'm sitting. Record, Mr. Dollar. You have any objections to me being here instead of him? Right, thank you.
And I do not see any cash bond to deal with, so dismissed, files closed. Have a nice day. All right. How about Mr. Abdul Jabbar?
Ready, Your Honor. Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey, on behalf of
Double parking on C.
Abdul Jabbar, Abdul Jabbar.
Good morning, sir.
Your Honor, today's the date and time set for rain. Folks, I have a check. In this case, that agreement subject to court approval, in which Mr. Abdul Jabbar would be legally responsible, adding down double parking with the agreement policy on $300. And all the original matters will be dismissed. He did provide state registration approval.
Thank you. Sir, is that the way you want to resolve this today?
Yeah.
I will accept your plea to the double parking. I will dismiss all three of the original charges.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And fines and costs were agreed at
$300.
$300, correct?
That's correct.
Can you pay that today? Go on downstairs and the cashier will process your payment with a smile. Have a nice day. You're welcome, sir. Mr. Stevens,
Your Honor.
you're welcome.
Mr. Stevens, who is a purchase. Sir, if you could go name and record, please.
Good morning.
Today's date time. Also had a chance to pre-try this case. We have an executed plea agreement in which Mr. Stevens will be pleading guilty to a disorder. With the understanding, this matter would be taken under 769 for a period of 3 months.
Yeah, no, prosecutor.
Oh.
Prosecutor needs to remember. Belleville.
That's the Belleville. I'm sorry, but it is guilty.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
To the charge of being a disorderly person.
Did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Bowditch? You understand those rights and options? Hey, folks, you got to quit talking in my courtroom. As I get older, I'm having trouble filtering conversations, so I don't want conversation out there. If you want to talk, go out in the hallway. You understand your rights and options? And you understand the possible penalty for today's charge? And you're pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? Facts, please. Incident date is 9/27.
On 9/27, sir, was there something that happened in school, an altercation? At that altercation, could other people hear you being loud? Did you disturb the peace of the school at that time? Offense is satisfied.
All right. How old are you? What grade you in? Okay. All right, so you weren't enrolled at the school, you were just at the school? Okay, where are you going to college at? What's your course of study? And graduate from Belleville? What was your GPA cumulative? All right. Ever been arrested for anything before? Anything else you want me to consider before I sentence you? Hmm. Are you working or going to school full time or both? Not working? All right, I'll delay sentence in this case for 3 months. During that time period, you stay out of trouble, no criminal offenses. And instead of court costs, I'm gonna assess 24 hours community service. I want those hours completed and documented to the court between now and December 1. If you go downstairs and talk to Mr. Taylor, he can give you options on how you can do your community service. Any questions? Good luck to you. Good luck in school. I see Medina and no other names, so assuming the other ones are all no attorney.
I can't answer that.
Counselor, do you have any clients with paperwork that are in here?
Morning, Judge. Yes, Latina Williams and Dylan McDowell.
Williams, and what's the other name?
Yeah.
All right, I need your name on the top so I know there's an attorney.
Perfect.
All right, Williams, I'm ready. Go ahead, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel was there on behalf of Latina Williams. She was approaching. Williams, can you say your name for the record, please?
Yes, my name is Latina Arley.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Go ahead, Dan.
Your Honor, we have reached a resolution in this matter. She's going to plead guilty to assault and battery. It'll be under 771.1 for 7 months. 12 months. The other 2 charges will be dismissed.
Ma'am, did you discuss your rights and the options those rights give you with Mr. Bitar? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Take a couple deep breaths. Seriously, just get yourself together. We got time. You're all right. Okay, you understand the rights and the options?
Yes, sir.
You understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes, sir.
Understanding all of that, are you going to plead guilty freely and voluntarily to the count 1 charge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bitar, November 27, 21 was the incident date. If you can get me the facts I need.
Yes, Ms. Williams, on that date and time. Romulus.
Yes, sir.
And you had an altercation with your neighbor on that date, is that correct?
Yes.
You put your hands on her without her consent, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. I am too. I'll accept the plea to count 1, dismiss count 2. What should I know about Miss Williams before I sentence?
Judge, isolated incident, she's 44 years old, she's a mother of 4 children, with 1 boy, 3 girls, she's employed full-time at Delta as a flight attendant, she's done that for 17 years, high school graduate, Ann Arbor Huron, college degree, associate's degree in child development. Again, isolated incident, she's remorseful, you can see she's very upset.
Yep.
She had to accept responsibility, she's done so. We're asking you to sentence her accordingly.
Any idea what the 3-year delay was about?
Judge, I don't have the register of actions, I don't know. Did you miss a court date in the past?
No.
Yeah, it looks like there was a court date missed back in April of 22. And then it looks like it just languished. Okay. All right, ma'am, anything else you want me to consider before I set the terms of sentence? Okay. Pretty safe assumption. She's got no criminal history.
Correct.
Are you still living in that area? Okay, all right. So the Abbey Court address is the new one?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right, and the recommendation is for a delayed sentence for 12 months. I'll go along with that. Ma'am, for 12 months, stay out of trouble, no new criminal offenses. Court costs are assessed the amount of $400. Can you pay that today? Go downstairs and they'll tell you what your options are. You're welcome. Good luck.
Shoulder is just a dismissal with no attorney.
Mm-hmm. Ms. Shoulders, case dismissed. You okay with that? Have a lovely day. Thanks, Jamie. Dylan, is it McAuliffe?
Yes.
How do you say it? Come on up.
Daniel Pater, on behalf of Bill McCollum here, sir, record.
Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, we reached going to plead guilty to operating while visibly impaired or reduction from the operating while intoxicated.
Sir, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Patar?
Yes, sir.
You understand do you understand those rights and options?
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty for today's impeding or impaired? And understanding all that, are you pleading guilty to impaired driving?
Yeah.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? Counsel, May 16, 2020 is the incident date. Would you voir dire?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. McHale found that date and time when he located in the city of Rumson.
Yeah.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
And you consumed alcohol prior to operating that motor?
Yeah.
And did that alcohol impair your ability to operate the motor vehicle?
Yeah.
So am I. I'll accept the plea and dismiss the original count one. All right, looks like you've got a bond posted, sir. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so the next step is I'm going to send you downstairs to talk to the probation department. They're going to schedule with you a pre-sentence interview. When you're going to come back, sit down with one of the probation officers. Based on that interview, they're going to put together a report and recommendation. You'll come back for a sentencing date. You and your attorney can look at that report and talk about it. I'll look at it. The three of us will talk about it, and then I'll decide what sentencing is. Understood? All right. In the meantime, I'm going to put a couple bond conditions on your file. The first one is the obvious one, stay out of trouble. The second one is just as obvious, participate with the probation department so we can get you back here for sentencing. Thirdly, do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance unless you've got a doctor's script. You understand all that? All right. Do you have any questions so far? All right. So we've also got 3 files. Looked like they were all probably written. Well, 2 of them were written at the same time. No insurance, failed to display license, and speeding, civil infractions. They're all from 2021. Looks like they're all in default, and we've got $1,300 plus due and owing. Are you working?
I'm trying. Without a license, it's.
All right. So does that mean you're not working?
No, I mean, it's just part-time.
Whatever you can pick up?
Yeah.
All right. Are you in a position to commit to some kind of monthly payment plan?
Yeah.
All right. Do that before you leave the building. So when you walk out of here, you'll have a payment schedule. All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, go downstairs and set up a payment plan, or the collection will go, okay? I'm done with my cases right now.
Oh, yeah.
Melvin Jackson.
Thank you. Kristen Marie Pepino, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson, can you please state your full name for the record, sir? Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Jackson is prepared to be responsible to an added account of double parking in the amount of $200 in exchange for the 3 originals and dismissed.
Thank you. All right. All right, Mr. Jackson, you've discussed your rights with counsel? You understand the rights you have and the options they give you today? Understanding all of that, are you pleading responsible to double parking? And you're doing so freely and voluntarily? And you've agreed to pay fines and costs of $200. Can you do that today? Go downstairs and make arrangements. They'll tell you what your options are. I'm doing the double parking on C. I'll dismiss all 3 charges. Any questions? You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Samara Howell.
Crystal Maria Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Howard. Ms. Howard, would you please say your full name for the record? Samara Howard. Ms. Howard
Morning.
has a valid license, and so the board will dismiss.
Awesome. All right, I'll dismiss the drove while license suspended charge. We've got a speeding ticket that you owe money on, $230. Are you in a position to make a payment plan? You say that again? Oh, you made a payment plan? I've got old information. Okay, you're all set. Have a nice day.
Here's your money, thank you, another violation, please invest. Roy one doing, which hurts me right now.
Troy,
Here.
Dan, are you ready on Thomas?
Can I get a breakout room with Mr. Thomas briefly, Judge, and then I'll come into the courtroom?
Oh, sorry, making co-host, but I'll put you in.
Yeah, I'm on my iPad. I don't have the ability to, yep, sorry.
All right, no, you're good.
I'm assuming Dan assumed that plea agreement.
Yes.
Who's the other one that we're gonna have on Zoom?
Raman, R-A-H.
Yep. But they're not here yet.
Raman is, she's on, we're going to dollar.
Okay.
Mexican, we always go to.
Hold that thought, I want to know.
Okay, Heather, I'm ready.
He just left. Okay.
Okay.
Don't you hold it? No, yeah, let him hold it. I hold it or something.
We're just waiting for the judge to come out, okay? Just hang tight.
Everything been all right?
Very good. Oh my God.
Life is life.
I heard about moving this wrong. That is just so crazy, especially for it to be on video.
Yeah. Did you see the video?
Yeah, she showed.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's, she was worried about where her phone was. You know, she got in her car to leave work.
Mhm.
We've all panicked, like, where's my phone?
Yeah.
And she didn't put her phone.
So much more could happen.
She's so lucky, you know, she was facing the other way, so her head was away
Yes.
from the car. You know, had she been turned around or fell the other way, you know, could have been a lot worse. I'm on call Ravens today too. I've never seen that again.
Well, people,
No, they didn't. It was busy today though. A bunch of people showed up.
I know.
I walked in at 8:15 and they were lined up and ready to go. All right. I'm gonna go to the bathroom when I get out of here. Hand on. I turned 50 this year, so I have a 50-year-old physical, which everything is fine except I have arthritis in both hands. I have arthritis in my feet. In June, I was in my kitchen. I don't know how I did it, but I nailed my hand on the countertop. This knuckle right here. And I looked at it, I was just waiting for it to start, you know, gushing blood.
This knuckle sticks out farther, so.
Well, that's what I think the problem is. I think this, you know, got pushed back or something. So I was waiting for it to just start bleeding. Because I hit it so hard and I thought the skin was gonna split and nothing happened. No bruising, no swelling. But like 3 days later, it was all stiff and I had terrible pain with it. Couldn't figure out what was going on. And I remembered, oh, I hit my hand on the counter. And I thought after a while it would, you know, get better.
Mhm.
It got a little bit better, but it's not back to normal.
Oh, wow.
So I hit an X-ray. I went to my regular doctor for that physical. He said, oh, you just have arthritis in your hand. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I have arthritis in this hand. I understand how it feels. This is completely different. There's something going on
Did
here.
they ever do that?
They did the X-ray, so they saw no breaks. That's all they saw was arthritis.
I have 2 on Zoom already.
Okay, I'm not being right now, I just need to connect my laptop to the internet, because I don't want to service.
Yeah.
I will.
So I'm waiting to,
Yeah, ready for dismissal.
I'm waiting to see what the hand specialist says today.
Oh.
Are you here? Did you hear this?
Was it a dismissal?
Oh, did you see? Okay,
It's a dismissal.
all right, okay, thank you. You guys are free to go. They're gonna put the dismissal on the computer.
I told you to wait for the lawyer.
Yes.
Got dismissed.
Yes, sir. Oh.
If you guys are, yeah,
She's big, she's suitable.
see.
So yeah, I'm gonna go get that examined and I understand I have arthritis, but this is, you know.
It's different.
Well, the thing that's crazy about it is when I use this hand all the time, it's fine. When I'll sit down and not use this hand for 10 minutes, half an hour, 20 minutes, it stiffens, you know, tightens up and I can't hold it close. So. All my years of, I used to complain to my wife like 20 years ago. Well, we were husband and wife then, but you know, oh, can I have a massage? And I would tell her, I say, listen, I have arthritis. And this was 15, 20 years ago.
Were you just saying?
No, I wasn't. I knew from the time I played Little League Baseball, I would wake up the morning after pitching and playing baseball. And my hands, you know, and my arm would be in bad shape. And so I'm a kid at that point. I don't even know what it is, but I didn't know 15 years ago I had arthritis, but I really felt things in my joints. You know, it's almost like I could tell. And it's true. So I hope she feels guilty. Broken down old man. But I played a lot of sports when I was younger, and you know, I think over time it just catches up with you. Some people it affects more than others. Hopefully he gives me a shot or something.
Oh, yeah, cortisone.
I had it in my big toe, so I went to the podiatrist 2 weeks ago, or a week ago. I told you, I'm old man who's breaking down. Because my big toe, whenever I wore dress shoes, or would wear dress shoes, it would bother me. And he x-rayed my feet and he said, yeah, you know, you got arthritis in your feet and your feet are all misaligned and. Sorry, doctor, you know, it's just broken down a little bit. You got a bone spur here. Yeah, he gave me the shot. The next day it was great, but he said you do it every 6 months. And hopefully it lasts 6 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was getting to the point where I get out of the car and, you know, after driving home from court or being in court, and it was just, you know, bad. Now I feel something in my right foot too. I'm a mess. So Judge, who's doing, there's 2 other Zoom dockets there, Judge Green?
No, it's just a picture in docket.
Oh, just. Royce and Sammer.
Oh. Oh, that's what Sam was jumping.
He should have a case on, yeah, your docket today. Does he have Greer? No, Greer was gonna go to whoever House Counsel was. I withdrew from that case.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm not on Greer.
Oh, well, you're on here and that's.
That's wrong.
So we're gonna do,
Are we,
yeah,
recording or?
yeah, we are, and so. I will just.
Yeah. Real low.
Oh. It's on Zoom.
Ms. Greer's? I don't think she had permission to appear.
Yeah, she did Judge Green's stuff because of where she.
Oh, she lives in, yes, I can or something.
So Crystal Jones on the. I had it like by 8:30, 20 people.
Yeah, it was. Maybe.
People that are old days.
Yeah, awesome. And when I walked in, I got here a couple of minutes before Crystal, like 8:07, she got here at 8:10. I walked up and everybody just looks up at you, you know, ready to, please help me, please help me.
Well, you know, people were here before.
She has something in Judge Green eyes too. I told her to just tell Seymour to cover it. It's like she's like.
This one is the Troy Carmen.
I forgot to write my name out again, Judge, my apologies.
All right, wasn't he on Zoom?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Thomas, can you hear me? You're muted, Mr. Thomas.
They have a sheet, they don't try to talk to them.
Can you
Mr.
hear me
Thomas.
now?
Yeah, Mr. Thomas, can you hear us okay?
Just hold it. Just hold it. You hold it.
Mr. Thomas, can you state your name?
Troy Thomas.
Daniel was on behalf of Mr. Thomas, Your Honor. Your Honor, Mr. Thomas lives at Old AFC home. I talked to the prosecutor about this case. He is going to dismiss
Good
the
morning.
charge.
We're
He's going
doing
to
the
dismiss
Zoom.
the charge with the instruction that he not return to the Dollar General.
Okay.
Mr. Thomas, did you
Yes,
understand
sir.
that?
Can you wait a minute? We in court.
All right, we're gonna dismiss the case, but you gotta stay out of that Dollar General.
Yes, sir. I'm not
going
back. I swear to God.
Stay out of that Dollar General and everything's good. Have a good day.
Right. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, I think that's it for me today. I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Can you not put the one?
Yeah.
Thank you. So,
Mexican.
yes, Mexican, even though it's more of a Tex-Mex, I guess, the on border.
Mhm.
We absolutely love that.
Where?
It's,
That's a chain.
yes, but the only one around here is on the hill.
Oh, Allen Park.
Yes,
Yeah.
we absolutely love it.
I don't think I've ever eaten them.
If Jamie goes there, because their chips are warm when they usually give them to you. And they're just, oh my gosh, I don't know.
Oh, good.
Mrs. Trent's go there for her birthday. And then there's a waitress there for me and we always ask her, you know, what's good or whatever. And we've been getting her section every time we go now, because we've been talking to her.
Right.
And she's going next year, she's getting married in Jalisco, Mexico,
Yeah.
where all the gangs and everything. That's where most of her
Wow.
family is.
Oh, well, okay.
Most of her family, but her and her soon-to-be husband live here. They're going back there. They went at the end of August, I think it was, to find a place. So she showed me the pictures and it's a beautiful place and 180 people. She was like, I couldn't invite all of my family. I'm like, are you serious? I think she said there's either 5 or 7 of her. And then it's I can't, she was, this is all we can do. 180 people, all going to be.
Hamilton furniture.
Templeton?
Well, luckily Joe's not done till 1. That's what Sadie. Last year. I think it was last year.
No.
It was summer they won last year. Wow. Let's go.
Hi, yep.
So the one, there's 4 in your wake, one says Batar, but it's not Batar's. He said that he withdrew on that one. So
Okay,
just so you know, it's yours.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Do I need to move you around or are you good? I just made you.
No, I'm on a laptop, so I'll be able to move myself around.
You're so good. Thank you.
No, I appreciate it. I saw your email, so I brought mine this time. Thank you.
Yeah.
So for the adjournment, we get some big work for you, then the adjournment. You can just. You can see. I could just file on it. See, it's screening and signing or something. Here.
You want me to do a couple more things?
Yeah, you know what? You can. Yes, sir.
All right. Just hang out, and you're just gonna get a piece of paper and you're done. I'm gonna do, while Jeff is busy in his chambers. I'm gonna do a couple of people and get you into it.
Here you go.
Jeff has to be signed.
He's not doing that, huh?
No, and they need to be signed so that the prosecutors are aware that he, like this one's for discovery. Well, how does?
We've been through this a long time. I'll take it to, there.
No, this goes to the. Okay,
Valville?
yeah, but here's these.
Okay. Brianna, I'll be in 2 seconds, okay? So that wasn't prosecutor's signature, Jeff did sign,
Oh,
but you're okay. Huh?
did you know the signatures either?
Well, I didn't until I got out there, like, okay. I said, I'm used to Heather embarrassing me, I mean, fine. So, okay. And then. Be wrong.
Because that one earlier, when the judge said this file was pulled out with the other one.
I don't know if I, you did.
Yeah.
And here I'm apologizing.
And I'm looking at you, Joe.
And I'm apologizing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab it.
Right. And the next work, because we're celebrating 8:30 a.m. Well, all set.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Try to get you guys done. Okay. Thank you.
Here you go, I'm in and out to Zoom, so I was just trying to clear through that lobby because.
Yeah, because they were here in person, they were first.
Yes.
Right.
There's still like 10 people over there. So it's a fun situation. It's a lot of
Do you
fun.
want me, let me go grab him.
Or I can just prepare like another two, whatever you want to do.
There's. There's another dismissal. Dismissal. Let me check. You'll probably take, let me go check and see. Yeah, if you wanna go do.
Perfect.
Just like you get pulled into them.
Perfect. Good. That sounds good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to do a couple more first, and I'll.
Mariah Parham? Well, why can't I get somebody to put names on them? You know,
Yeah, I thought that.
that's the code. Do you have an attorney?
Well, I was speaking with the lady.
Okay, that's your attorney. All right, have a seat.
I would be here for time. Coming back in, and then probably just be us.
Okay. So that's just a dismissal. I'm assuming they sent the body out of here.
Yes, consent.
Counsel, your appearance for Miss Parham.
On behalf of Ms. Parham, would you please state your full name for the record?
Mariah Parham.
Thank you.
Your Honor, at this time, my client is prepared to plead guilty to failure to report an accident. That is a reduction from the original. Stop and identify the property damage. I have advised my client, of course, that is guilty, there's also civil liability potential considerations which you should be aware of, Your Honor. She is prepared to move forward today.
Thank you. Ma'am, you discussed your rights and options with counsel?
Yes.
You understand those rights and options? You understand the possible penalty for fail to report? Up to $500 fines plus court costs, up to 90 days in jail?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to that charge?
Yes.
Were you involved in a vehicle accident in Romulus on May 27, 24?
Your Honor, so she indicates that she was not sure whether she was involved, whether she had actually hit another vehicle or not at the time. She ended up swerving and being on the side of the road, so she wasn't sure, but nonetheless, she did not report the accident to the police. Is that
Okay.
correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. You satisfied?
Satisfied.
All right, I'll dismiss the original charge. Let's see. What should I know before I sentence?
Your Honor, she is employed with Henry Ford. She does
Good.
maintain stable residence with her son and Taylor. Your Honor, she has come here today. She's accepted responsibility. We would ask that the court impose fines and costs.
Okay. And you're also on a payment plan for the other ticket you got from the same incident, correct? Okay. All right, and you've posted $150 bond on this one.
Yes.
All right, so I'll just keep your bond and close it out.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. So something else to do, it's all done. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
For you. You got to put your name up here.
Oh.
So I know
Sorry, Your Honor.
Yep.
Thank you, Dominic.
you're all set.
Thank you.
Oh, Crystal, can you handle Jeff's real quick?
Jeff? Yeah,
Same thing, it's a failed report.
perfect.
Is it Balcom? Did I say it right? Balcom?
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Malcolm, Malcolm. Name of the record, we know the Malcolm. Your Honor, this time, Ms. Malcolm is guilty to fail to report an accident that is a reduction from the original charge.
Ma'am, you discussed your rights with Mr. Bowditch?
Yes.
You understand the rights you have and the options they give you?
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty for the charge of fail to report?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to that charge today? Ma'am, did you drive a vehicle in Belleville September 5, 2024? Were you involved in a accident that you failed to report? Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied.
I'll accept it. Ms. Balcom, are you working?
I guess most.
Okay, all right. Generally speaking, how's your traffic record, your driver's license? Good. Anything else you want me to know before I set the terms of sentence today? All right. Fines and costs assessed in the amount of $300. Could you pay that today, ma'am?
Can I show you have the county bill clear today?
Go downstairs at the counter. They can tell you all your options.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
And I'm sure to miss that need. I did it on the host, but I got
Thank
to
you.
make sure to get it, you know, not downstairs and yeah, we're gonna be down the line.
What happened to our other Zoom guy? Never showed up or?
They're all there, they're waiting for Crystal and handing pictures, so they still allowed to come home.
All right. Hey, could I get a look at your sign-in sheet? Thanks. We got a Belcher on the docket today. Belcher,
Oh, yeah.
same spelling.
Everything highlighted.
Showed up.
Yes.
Thanks.
Well, you're used to that.
You hungry or?
All the time. I'm being hungry all the time. A little regimen.
It's,
Are you still following the guidelines? That's enough.
Were you on a diet?
I'm sorry,
Were you on a diet or something?
just waiting. Watching.
Oh, that's right. Who you were doing that with? Somebody that was it Vanessa that was doing that?
As well, but me and my cousin are the ones that.
And how's that working out for you?
You know what, on the weekends we skip it. That's when we go to.
Really? See,
That's all right.
Very good during the week.
Is that what you call it, maintaining?
maintaining the number that I have on Friday. And by the next Friday, I get it back. Doesn't mean it's all on the weekend.
Not a lot in the United States, the food industry is crushing us. Health wise,
Well, I mean, I guess if I cooked on the weekends, it's all on me, but I hate cooking, so I'm all about.
all this,
What was our last scheduled time slot for this?
Last scheduled was
Done, Judge?
Thanks, yeah.
10 a.m. for the last scheduled in person was 9:10.
Okay,
And everybody that's on Zoom was 10 o'clock.
yeah. So anybody that's not here now is a no-show.
Correct. Except I'm gonna pull out. Do you want the ones that are on Zoom?
Sure.
Greer, GR.
Yep.
Berry, BE,
B-E. Jamil,
Jamil,
yep.
Hunter. Last name. Dolphin's first name.
Yep,
And Troy Thomas, or we already did Thomas.
Yep.
Okay. So, our formal hearing is Brand, yeah. Is it?
yep,
And then DUAH is our trial at 11.
yep. Good, thanks.
Hey, can you shoot that an IBC waiting room and just let them know that, we are handling the people that were here at 8 o'clock, all the people in person that they'll be jumping on and to speak to them as soon as they can. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just because. Oh, yep. Thanks. Bye.
I've got files that with the name Brown, but I don't have a Brown on the docket.
Brown. BROWN was first name.
Devon Jello,
AB.
Davau.
GA.
D like dog.
DAVAU.
Yep, and then more letters after that.
Well, give me a case number because I'm not gonna find it.
21 RP 02185. Multiple files.
For show has October 28th with Dale Whitman.
Oh, that's the one that, yeah, he didn't show up.
Avery,
The work program one.
well, but Avery scheduled it for October 28th with Dale.
All right, call Al Avery then, because he brought it up and told me it was scheduled today.
Yeah, he scheduled it. Yeah. Yeah, you know that Devon below. You know, he scheduled it for October 28th with Dale. But, right, but you never scheduled it with Judge Oakley, so the person, he never knew to come in to see Judge Oakley. Well, you didn't schedule it, you only scheduled. Oh. Oh, no, she rescheduled it, so you might just wanna come get the files back. All right. No, he doesn't know to show. No. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Nope. I don't know that. If Al can handle it, I mean. All right. Because Mariah told him that she was rescheduling it to today, so he just assumed she did, but. It's not.
So David Graham on the docket, but I don't have files.
Graham.
Yep.
Right. Rescheduled December 9th.
Thank you. Is it possible that Mariah, um, isn't it possible that she sent a notice out, but just didn't note it in ROA?
Because we can't.
It would
send
be
notice
automatic.
without- Maybe she thought he was and he thought she was.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of no-shows today.
Oh, just like you said, you were excited. in the
Started
beginning.
out so, yeah. All right, I've got a file, but it's not on the docket. Olivio?
Yeah, he is in custody. We were hoping that county would. Bring him on, but. So we'll see.
Oh, you know what? What's the charge?
You know, people are in custody for a very long time. As, Bowditch is here
Okay,
and,
just see if Greco wants to dismiss it. Matter of fact, if you can you tell Greco how long you've been in jail?
that I will ask Jeff only because we can't get into the system anymore.
Oh, because there is no system.
Right. Well, they said, his, you know, yesterday that
Oh, that's right.
so I emailed them back and I said, sure, I'm still not up. Do you know if that will be up soon? And they said, yes, we're working on that. It'll be up. He didn't know like, the dismissal.
Say again?
He said it didn't sound, he looked at me like dismissal wasn't a good idea, and I'm like, hey, he wouldn't talk to Jeff, because he's done all his other files. And he's been in custody for quite a while. Because our last piece of paper was
It's probably one of those guys that they've had repeated
at
probably.
the airport, I mean, at the hotel.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't want to dismiss.
In, stay with the whole, so they don't want, talk to John and then the other kind of thing. You give me very smile. Like an adjournment and like, keep it from the Zoom. Meeting. Will we get permission for him to Zoom again?
Why did we do it the first time?
Sorry,
Why did we do it today?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah. Okay, come up, people. Right now.
Wow. Did you see, I forgot what state it was in, the perpetrators of somebody identifying this deer, it's a dog, she has a bone. Oh, he. Fell off. She has a bone stuck in her mouth. And so they're trying to catch her to either, yeah, it's bad, I mean, she just, it looks like some big old like bone.
Yes,
sticking out of her mouth.
so that begs the question, why is the deer shoes on a bone?
I thought this was a thing, yeah, so they're trying to catch her.
Yeah, but I've read reports of all kinds of stuff. I remember some biologist.
Hold it, huh? Did you jump in that breakout room and let them know that she's working with them? I mean, but did you, she's pulling one at a time, but the one guy still has his hand up. Cause I don't know if they realize that she's. Oh, was she, okay, thank you. Yeah, you can drop off.
I think it was Lake Michigan. Some biologist was studying something on the shore of Lake Michigan.
Mhm.
And he wasn't studying deer at all. But while he's on the beach studying whatever he's studying, he was watching this white-tailed doe, and he documented the alewives that washed up on shore. You know, the little tiny fish.
Mhm.
And he documented like 132 fish he would watch this doe eat. Just
Oh, wow.
going down the beach, eating fish.
And that's not something that they normally eat, right? But I guess if you're gonna.
I don't know. I
Wow.
don't know, but it's not like she just ate one. She
Right.
was eating them just like they were supposed to be deer food. And I've read other stories like that too, about eating stuff. And like,
My boss doesn't think he's okay. On him, or
was he on the trial? No.
I don't know, it says it's somebody else.
So two of the guys this morning at breakfast are struggling with, parents that have died and now the families like just
Separating.
like really. This is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty cool. Looks like a stack of lumber.
Mm-hmm. Is it a Jenga? Oh, wow.
That's
It
pretty cool.
is very cool.
I don't know what the purpose is, but it's pretty cool. It looks like it's too long to be across here.
Hi, Sergeant. What are you on Zoom for? Hello? Kristen, Chief, sorry.
Yeah,
What are you guys on Zoom for? Just to watch?
yeah, I just wanted to see the formal hearing going on with
Oh,
our officer. That's all.
okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Check and see if they're. Maybe go check on that.
Sure.
Hi,
Hello?
we can pull out Mr. Hunter. I'm ready to go on him. Sorry to interrupt your period.
It's one of the houses.
And the other one was in a German dog spine, right?
Yeah, that one was that.
Perfect, thank you.
Mr. Hunter, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Good, counsel.
Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Hunter. Mr. Hunter, will you please say your full name for the record?
Malcolm Antonio Hunter.
Your Honor, at this time, my client is prepared to plead guilty to being a disorderly person. The recommendation is that plea be taken under 771 for a period of 3 months, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hunter, did you discuss your rights and options with Ms. Medina today?
Yes, sir, I did.
Did you understand the rights and the options you have because of those rights?
Yes, sir.
You understand the possible penalty for disorderly conduct?
Yes, sir.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to that charge?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Medina, would you voir dire? September 14, 24 is what I've got.
Sir, on September 14th of 2024, were you in the city of Romulus?
Yes, ma'am.
And on that date, were you engaging in sexual activity outside of your vehicle, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were in a parking lot, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
In the city of Romulus, satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied. I'll dismiss the original charge. I'm assuming you're working because that doesn't look like fashion you've got on.
Well,
No, sir.
he works for White Cap Construction Supply, Your Honor. He's worked with them for a couple of months. He's
Good.
actually in North Carolina. He was visiting his dad at the time here.
Okay.
In Michigan, he's not currently on probation or parole. He's accepted responsibility here today. I'd ask that the court impose fines and
Okay.
costs and review the case 3 months from now.
Mr. Hunter, is there anything else you want me to know before I set the terms of sentence?
I'm extremely apologetic and embarrassed.
I imagine. Anything else?
No, sir.
All right, I'll delay sentence for 3 months. During that time period, you stay out of trouble. No new criminal charges. Court costs are assessed in the amount of $400. I need you to get on our website within the next 5 days and either pay that or make arrangements to pay that. But you've got to do something within 5 days. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Can the website be sent to me via text or email?
No, we're not doing that. Just Google 34th District Court, Romulus, Michigan, and our website will come up.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. Take care.
It's great. I don't know, be the business. It's just the rest of this second. I don't know, is that our 11 month goal?
Ma'am, is it all right with you if I dismiss this matter?
Yes, sir.
Have a lovely day.
So the paperwork and get take downstairs.
In case this is the one
They
that.
could have cash bond on.
Yeah, let me find your file.
I'll have it come on. Come on here. We're gonna put a case.
I have the paperwork if you need to see it.
Sure to.
It's Rebecca Braniff Hall. All right, yeah, I've got record of the bond. So we keep a 10% bond fee. The rest, you posted it yourself though. It's in your name, right?
It's fine, yeah.
Yeah, so we keep 10%. The balance will go back to you. Go downstairs and we should be able to take care of that today before you leave. It's a 10% bond. Not a 10%? Oh, I thought we were all doing. All right, you get the full 180 back.
And how do I, you gotta,
Go downstairs. Just go downstairs. Yep.
it's come already?
It will be in 2 seconds.
Cashier, ma'am, next to, here you go.
Okay. Well, with you.
Have a nice day.
All right, thank you, Lord bless.
Hey, Jamie,
Sir.
you know anything about our 11 o'clock trial with Talisha Odua?
Check on the right now.
Thanks. Yeah. I think. He's not listening. Okay, this one. That's a cute costume.
That is, that's a very cute one.
Prosecutor states Keith Red will do it as natural drug. Do you know who listed counsel is?
There's not.
Nobody.
Okay.
All right.
No show as of now.
All right, let him know that we're gonna give the guy some time.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead and get your taser out, get him moving out there.
I'm trying. I tased bonus 3 times already.
This is kind of cool. Flighters.
That, oh, wait a minute. It's a.
What, like a cow or something?
Yes.
I love it when they make like those things, they make like birds and stuff out of all the different farm
Yes.
equipment. I just love those. But this is cool. This is genius. Same one. But he's got the rubber bands pulling against each other, so keep it spinning on its own. Isn't that crazy?
That is. Saves a lot of money. And for the people that lose their electricity.
That's pretty cool. People that post their vacation pictures real time. It's like, I guess as long as everybody that has seen you post doesn't want anything in your house.
Exactly.
Oh, this is cool. No, it's Tyler's show.
Oh,
The spines are all down.
oh my gosh, that is a pretty one.
You want a mystery?
Mm-hmm.
What is a mystery? Did you see Vanessa?
Oh, yeah. Ron. It's not like one of those commercials.
This woman, I'm telling you, she posts some of the funny stuff. Me, it doesn't have a tail, so I'm pretty sure it's a hamster. Tech support. Fine, right click on your hamster.
Oh my god.
That's another one, good one. Tomato farmers eat what they can what they can't.
Yeah.
Made a wood stove out of a backhoe bucket.
Oh, very cool. That's a big trip on
Yeah, no shit.
sharp blades.
Pretty bad. Holy shit, that's a deep snow.
Oh my gosh.
Great North Dakota blizzard in 1966.
My friend. Very Zoom.
Oh, so should I let him go?
She said she wanted to tell him right now.
Okay, yep, all right. Raheem,
Dismissal. Dismissal. Start.
Ms. Robin?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, it looks like, the adjournment is November 21st for a final pretrial.
Okay, what time?
Are you gonna be able to be here in person?
No,
Where's shit at? Why not?
I don't have transportation.
Oh, let's find out. Let's call Greco and ask him if he's all right if,
This borough.
oh, we'll see if you can get the new prosecutor and say if she's not gonna be here in person, I'm not gonna require the complaining either. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Thank you, Heather.
Yep.
Damn, they still on that shit? They ain't talking nobody yet.
All right, be on the same Zoom at 10 a.m. I'll send notice.
Okay, thank you.
Where is? Mhm. Yeah. It's this-
You just didn't want to get involved probably.
Mhm.
Adjournments were long. I'm gonna get the files for them.
My name on the top of it.
I got
Oh,
him.
here.
I got him.
You did not, Mr. Bowditch, but because I'm telling them it's you, and last time I've been putting your name on it for you, because you're my buddy.
Can't keep out of trouble today.
Ready on camera.
You're on. For the record, Jeff Bowditch appearing on behalf of his staffer who's approaching from them. Could you tell the judge your name?
I said, Catherine.
Thank you.
Your Honor, today's meeting time set for the record, wait for reading, stand mute. We also have Kevin. Case. We have an excellent. Mr. Capperman. And count allow an unlicensed driver to drive a vehicle with the understanding the original charge would be.
Thank you. Ma'am, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Bowditch today? Did you understand those rights and the options they give you? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today? 9/16/24. Did you drive a vehicle in Belleville? At that time, were you licensed? Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied? I'll accept your plea to the added charge. I'll dismiss the original charge. What should I know about Ms. Capper before I sentence?
Your Honor, the thing that suspends her license, just a couple unpaid tickets. She's working to resolve that. No serious matters, no drunk driving, no careless, no reckless, nothing like that. Just failure to pay some tickets. She's in the process.
All right. Are you working, ma'am? Where do you work?
I'm a model, very promotional model, and I also do house cleaning.
Okay. All right. Looks like you've also got some other civil infractions that you owe us money on from 2023.
Yes.
Speeding, registration or plate, impeding traffic, no proof insurance. Are you in a position to get on a payment plan on those?
Yes, I'm working on that, and I literally am just. Finally, I was extremely late, it's 5 o'clock, I'm waiting for the day so I can literally pay everything on my license and everything.
Okay. All right. All right. On today's file, the total fines it costs $500. So I'm going to suggest you go downstairs and make some kind of a global arrangement with them for everything. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's downstairs.
Mackenzie's box.
No problem.
Not ready yet.
Okay, when it's ready to go. Oh, I'm in your center. Wasn't gonna get it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is for Miss Reed, wants to present on Zoom, and then I'm gonna start turning on Jeff the phone, we'll give us a little.
This one.
Here.
Yeah, rear.
You have it?
Yeah. Is it a German or big?
Oh, it's German.
So there's somebody that just got here. Since they're still hallway, like, see if the accuser available to see. one. Ms. Greer,
Yes,
it'll be November 21st at 10 a.m.
just a minute. Do you know the Zoom number?
You dialed in today. You'll be getting notice at your home.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You too, thank you.
Yep.
You can wait till I'm sure.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, I know, except my plan, judge, like I indicated to Heather, I said, you know, what's that?
I mean, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's fine. The, oh, on this Olivo who's in custody right now, so I kind of wrote up a proposed plea. Should I just give this over to Jeff? I like to inform people,
Yes, wait till we've done with the very moment.
yeah, okay, well, I'm just letting you
Yeah.
know, I wrote it up, I'm gonna hand it to him.
Or, I mean, if you wanna give it to me and I'll give it to him.
Yeah. Okay. It's not done yet, just individuals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Potential plea.
Right now.
And, I also have a trial. Judge Green,
Did you check to see how many,
they're not long.
just ask the guys how many more are left for you?
Okay. Yeah.
And Talisha Odua didn't show up.
Good, now I'll go. Check.
Oh,
It was 10:45. Okay. So, you know, you have trouble.
oh, okay, then.
So I can help you out.
Oh.
This is the only files I got in front of me. Let me see which ones are yours. I got a Divine, Joshua Divine. That's yours. Kazanya Harris is yours. Yeah, quite a few are yours.
Yeah.
Nara Harris.
Yeah. Should be going. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, and then
Ebony
Welch.
Let's walk. Joe, did you want to grab it? Walker doesn't.
Ebony?
Yeah.
Come on, people. Too much downtime.
Nothing, or just a dog.
Yeah, leave it on.
Well, they haven't signed in on one. I don't know what the remaining people are up with.
The last name starts with a D.
Starts with a P.
P. We don't.
Hey, John, what day did you adjourn the longs to?
December.
Okay, so then we're gonna have to just see, it's gonna be December.
Nazariah. It's dismissed, so you're all set.
Because this is what's happening, just so like. Basically. You're going to see longer.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna do December 19th.
Jeff, this one, remember, it's Olivia from yesterday?
Yes.
Well, he's still in custody. They were supposed to film on screen today. They did not. So Mr. Greco did a plea.
Give me a copy for that, okay? Please, you guys.
But that.
I'm just gonna give you the paper.
And if we agree to it, I can just, I know that I don't think you're assigned on this one, but you were on all those other ones with you being here today for this one.
Can we resolve this today?
If I know, they have brought on the screen.
Let's move on with some of the ones that are actually here, though. I'm trying to get out of here today.
Your Honor,
He says everybody that's out there is not.
there's people sitting out there, but they haven't signed in, so let me find out if there's anybody remaining.
Well, they can't be waiting to talk to Greco because he's been in here looking for work.
And I think the Belleville prosecutor is gonna come in and introduce.
Well, I got 5 or 6 files in here I'm waiting on.
Let me find out.
Thank you.
Are you Miss Harris? Yes. Okay, let me get you your notice real quick.
Hey, I'm just confirming. I've got 5 files in here. I just want to make sure that they're out there. I'm just going to give you some names if you're ready. Joshua Devine, Kinsonia Harris, David Miller, Okayla Welch,
There you go.
all right, and then I heard Ebony Walker showed up late. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Yep. Have also at the same time. Is that Belva or?
Not right. The next, this lady from the journey.
What is it?
That is 23, and then she gets warrants, and now it's been adjourned since June 3rd. but she keeps giving me insurance.
What's the charge?
And it's. Cause this one, sorry. With the last one, and then back Bristol, for, to review the discovery.
And then you write that down, yeah, for,
Give me a name.
Divine.
Ready.
Christopher. Mr. Divine. Mr. Divine, would you please say your full name for the record, sir? Your Honor, at this point, we understand the 2017 MDOP would be dismissed. My client is prepared to guilty to no operator's license on person, no reduction from the original driving while license suspended, revoked, or denied.
Thank you. Mr. Devine, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel? You understand those? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding the added charge, possible penalty, and your rights and options, are you pleading guilty to that charge freely and voluntarily today? Did you drive a vehicle in Romulus on June 7, 2024? If that's the date on your ticket, would that help?
Sure, yes.
All right. And when you got stopped by the officer, did you have a valid license to show the officer?
No.
Satisfied, Ms. Medina?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
So am I. What should I know about Mr. Devine before I sentence?
Your Honor, honestly, Mr. Divine and I were discussing that in 2017 case. I didn't get any information with regards to his current employment. Where are you working now, sir?
Currently, I work in West Bloomfield at Mamakas. Fully on a full-time employee.
What do they do?
I'm a mechanic.
Okay. How long you been with them?
I've been doing auto mechanics for 10 years, but now I've been with them for about a year.
Okay.
Sir, you're on probation or parole?
Yes, I'm a partnership.
Okay. You're on track though?
Yes.
Okay. What's the status of your license? What do you have to do to get it straight?
Right now, that's once again, I'm trying to get these points down to get my license back.
Okay.
That maybe it will be back, so.
Just a bunch of young and dumb?
Yeah, but pretty much when I was younger, I just had my driving.
Young and dumb.
That situation.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else you want me to consider before I set fines and costs? All right. Total on the file is $550. Can you pay it today?
I get paid something that's.
Go downstairs and get your options at the front counter.
Hey, thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Thanks, sir.
Well, my witnesses go, would do,
Oh,
11 o'clock trial. Absolutely. You know, we're still hanging around here.
The already event won't file. Good morning. Good. Are you here for the trial? Go home. Go away. Good to see you.
Okay, good to see you.
Not too many left.
Just three. I got three files.
Okay.
Did you ever heard?
Yeah.
Something.
I just blanked on it.
Is she crying?
Yeah. Denise.
She's one that is doing this.
Denise. Yeah, she seems to be communicating. I don't know if I can afford to keep putting carrots up in these.
He was just denied again, but it's going from August 13th to 24th.
This is the little guy that was in on the song.
Aww.
Blue horns.
Mhm. Doesn't give you, it doesn't give you the points anymore.
Mm-mm. No, this new version of traffic driving record is just useless.
It is.
We need a new roof on our house.
We what?
Need a new roof on our house.
That's the biggest.
Yeah, the contractor says, you know, you can those shingles, he called them by name. He said, yeah, there was a class action lawsuit on these because they failed so much earlier than they should have. I'm like, I didn't know anything about a class action lawsuit.
Yeah. Oh, which reminds me, Cody got a thing in the mail for unemployment. Saying, you know, did they wrongfully take money from you? And they did, they paid him, which they were supposed to back in February of 20. And I think it was June of 21, they took it and said we shouldn't have paid you back then. So they made him pay $1,300. And I mean, we had everything showing that he should have and everything was, and so I was telling Michelle, I'm like, you know, every time I get these class actions, I throw them away. And she's like, no, obviously they know that they research, they don't just send it to random people, which I never thought about that.
Yeah.
And so I got to tell him about the company.
Well, I told Susan last night, what happened was I was hiring a roofing contractor. I actually got on Joe's uncle's house because he had just had a local guy roof his house. I said, well, you know, I've done enough roof jobs. I know what the roof looks like. So I got out on his roof, walked around like, yeah, he did nice work. So I hired him to do mine. Brand new house, right? And he never showed up on the job. He sent a couple guys to work on it. So I showed up. I don't know how many they were on the job for a while before they got to the point where I'm looking at what I'm looking at. And I'm like, I don't know if you know what a drip edge is. Metal edge.
Yeah.
So, you know, the way I was taught to do it is you put in a drip edge and you don't use them little short pieces, right? You certainly don't use them down at the bottom where people are looking at them, right? What we used to do is we cut them out of 45. You put one going this way and then one going up the roof, you'd have it at 45. What they were doing, they run it down the roof and then they snip it and bend it around the quarter for like a foot and then run another piece. Well, it never lays right.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It never lays right. And I get there one day and I never even, you know, who these guys were. I'm like, what is this? What? What are you doing here? Well, that's where we put drip edge in. And they, not at my house, you don't. You know, we're gonna do it. So, long story short, the boss got real busy with me when because that wasn't the only problem I had with it. Where would the work would go? So finally, I'm like, you know what, Ed, I'm sorry, but get off the job. I said, I'll find somebody else to finish the job because, you know, I hired you to do my roof based on the work that I'd seen. I said, this is not the quality of work that I'm today. I said, get off the job. So I had to hire Rutherford to fix it, you know, finish it and fix some stuff. So I told Susie last night, I said, that's why I never heard anything about it. Because if anybody would have got a notice, it would have been the guy that was buying the shingle, right?
Yes, that's true.
It's the roofer that would have got a notice, hey, you bought 15 roofs worth of this kind of shingle in 2000.
Yeah.
I said, how would I get a notice?
Exactly, and that's
I didn't order the shingle.
right. Wow. So going to be mom was, and obviously it's just a smaller silo, but you know, you have to pull permits and do everything. So Scott did it on a weekend. That's like a lot of people do things on weekends is because it's chill.
Get it done.
Yeah.
So wait till you see these pictures. I mean, this is what she was supposed to look like, right? With the gravel on it.
Yeah.
Anywhere that faces the west or the south, that's what it looks like. See how much gravel's missing? That's why the loss is. The gravel's gone. I started screaming, so how long can I wait? He said, you don't have to do it this year. Brings it down every day. Well, I'll let them know. All right, I am ready on piles.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowden, appearing on behalf of, Mr. Bowden. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for, an arraignment in this matter. We wait for readings and we have a chance to pre-try this. According to the prosecutor, with permission, level parking with agreed.
All right, Mr. Piles, is that the way you want to resolve this today?
Yes.
All right, I will do that. I will take your responsible plea to the added parking. I'll dismiss both the original charges, doing the parking on the B. Fines and costs, as you agreed, $300. Can you pay that today?
I agree.
Go down the front counter and talk your options down there. Good day.
Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome.
One more.
I've got a Miller file, a Welch file, and a Walker file.
I thought I was.
Oh, Walker was the other half in that hotel parking lot sex thing.
Oh, she didn't show?
No, she's the one that showed up late. What was the first guy's name? Thanks, Don. What's her name? What Walker was it? Came up here to visit his dad, hooked up with no girlfriend. It wasn't Walker.
This is literally plenty of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for 3 months.
She was scheduled for a probation violation on 10/3 or 10/10. She didn't show?
Walker,
Mm-hmm.
first name?
No, I'm sorry, Welch. Okila Welch.
What's the first name?
Okila? O-K-E. She showed up that day, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, we adjourned it to today because the reason for the show cause was to see if she violated with this new charge. Yeah. Got it. Yeah, what'd she tell me? She had something I never heard of before with her eyes.
Didn't she say Graves' disease?
Yes.
Yeah, you see it on TV that her eyes are open. I think it's like she said, the pressure, she had to get something done here. Yeah, your eyes.
Yeah, did she say there's something they drilled into the bone or something?
Yeah, something to reduce pressure.
Horrid.
But yeah, whenever you see commercials for it, the people's eyes are like
Okay.
bulging, and that's how they look. They're like all.
Well, if it's a pressure problem, can you imagine the pain?
Yeah. And I think probably because your eyes are so open and wide, that's why she wears the sunglasses.
Yeah. Yeah, I think about it. If your eyes are bulging out of your head because of the pressure, it's kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Christian. Come on, Christian. What do you got?
I have Miss Walker, Ebony Walker.
Come on up.
Thank you so much, right here, Miss Christopher Medina, on behalf of Miss Walker, Your Honor. With regard, Miss Walker, would you please say your full name for the record? Ebony Walker.
Thank you.
Your Honor, at this time, my understanding is that the failure to display a license will be reduced to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Further, the no insurance and disclosure will be dismissed. My client is prepared to plead guilty to being a certain person, country 771.1 for 3 months.
All right. So did you discuss your rights and options?
Yes.
You understand those? All right. Do you understand the possible penalty for disorderly person?
Yes.
And do you understand the possible penalty for allowing an unlicensed driver to operate?
Yes.
Understanding all of these things, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today? Counsel, would you voir dire?
Yes, Your Honor, with regard to the disorderly, would you provide me that data, Your Honor?
9/14 on the disorderly and 9/25 on the driving.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor. On September 14th, ma'am, were you in the city of Romulus? Yes. And at that time, were you at a parking lot in public? Romulus. And at that time, did you engage in sexual activity that could have been viewed by? Yes.
I'm satisfied if you are, counsel.
With regard to the driving offense, ma'am, on September 24th, were you driving the city of Romulus? Yes. And when we were asked that police officer, were you able to provide a valid license?
Yes.
Was that, you didn't have?
No, I didn't have, like, I didn't have like, license.
Okay, so did provide them your physical license, they asked you for it. Satisfied, Your Honor.
So am I. All right, you working? Where do you work?
Okay,
How long?
I just want to go to a new location October 6th.
How long you been with Amazon?
May,
Okay,
but I wasn't an accident, but I just
Ah,
that.
okay, okay. And what's the status of your license? What do you have to do to get your license straight?
My license, I have license. I just didn't have it on.
Okay. Okay. All right, anything else you want me to know before I sentence you? All right, on the license charge, they allow unlicensed driver to operate, $300 fines and costs. On the disorderly person, 3-month delayed sentence, that means stay out of trouble for 3 months. No new charges, and court costs on that one totaling $400. So the total on the two files, $700. Can you pay that money today? Go on downstairs and they'll talk about your options at the front counter. Any questions? You're all set.
Thank you very much, Your Honor, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And Your Honor, babe, let me see what else I can.
I got Welch and Welch. No, Welch and Miller. Thanks.
I don't know what the hotel rooms in Violence are going for, it's probably cheaper than $800.
Oh my gosh. Now, I guess your average hotel room any net more now is a $200-300 stay, which is unbelievable.
They were having sex in the parking lot of the hotel, outside of the car. Yeah, we did her paramour earlier.
What?
You can shut that TV off to me.
You're right, maybe they should have gotten.
Seriously, I mean,
It's terrible.